Hello and welcome to our third day of this 7-day reset. Well done for making it back to your mat. And today I was really stuck on what to share with you today. The mind automatically was starting to create these stories that I had to be doing something new and different and exciting, something to bring to the table. When the reality is just showing up most of the time is more than enough. And particularly if we can be in this state of disconnection, there's usually a reason that we're avoiding our practices. We might be, criticizing ourselves that we've not done it in a long time. We might be feeling fearful that we're not as good as we once were. I don't know what your narratives are, but just noticing them and really allowing yourself to just keep showing up on your mat and allowing it to be whatever that looks like for you today. So let's begin in a seated position. So coming up onto whatever a comfortable seat looks like for you. I'll just roll my bolster a little bit further back so you can see my seat. This bolster is actually really high up, but coming into an easy seat, whatever that looks like for you, and just closing down your eyes if that feels comfortable today. And before we start moving, let's take an opportunity to check in. Just allowing ourselves to settle into some form of stillness. And just noticing how your body feels in relation to the earth or whatever cushion you're sitting on. Scanning the body and just seeing if you can create a little bit more length in the spine. Growing a little bit taller, up towards the sky. And once you find that optimal length, just allowing some relaxation to cascade its way down the face, relaxing any expressions that you woke up with, or expressions from the day, relaxing the jaw, the shoulders. And just starting to tune into your breath. I am aware of my breath moving in, and I'm aware of my breath moving out. And noticing the quality of your breath today. Is it long? Is it short? Is it deep? Is it shallow? And our breath can really be such a teacher for what's going on in our lives, for how we are feeling. It can really be the gateway into that inner realm of ourself. If we're experiencing a lot of stress, anxiety in our life, we might be finding this sense of shortness in our breath, finding a tightening through the chest. And actually when we're feeling a little bit more easeful, the breath is longer, more flowing. So without trying to change your breath in this very moment, just observing how it feels for you today. And in this companion of me time, it is always you and your breath. Your breath and you. Wherever you journey on this life, you will always have your breath by your side. So learning to befriend our breath. Pay attention to it, because it is the gatekeeper of the wisdom that we are so desperately seeking. I'm observing my breath moving in I'm observing my breath moving out. And just following that breath, becoming the witness of your breath, of life moving through you. So when you're in a place of disconnection, uncertainty, our breath is our most reliable friend. Another in-breath, another out-breath. And just allowing yourself to deepen your breath now, channeling that breath from the chest, but down into your belly, feeling it expand like a big balloon. And then slowly softening, drawing the breath back up and allowing the belly to draw down towards the spine. So normally when we take an in-breath, we feel this kind of rise in energy. But to help us ground, we really want to be pressing that breath, guiding that breath down in towards the earth, down in towards our seat. So as you take the in-breath, feeling that breath moving down towards your belly. And as your out-breath, just allowing whatever needs to lift, to release out of the mouth or out of the nose. Deep breath in, into the belly. And slow breath out. A few more, breathing in. Breathing out. And just following that deep belly breath. And allowing this to be enough today. Allowing this simple activity of being with your breath to be enough. We don't always have to overcomplicate things. It can be as simple as can be. You, your body, and your breath. And we start to focus our attention on our breath, that chattering mind will start to slow down, will start to quieten. And starting to notice the sensation of that breath moving through your body. These subtle energies that the mind is too busy to pay attention to most of the time. The mind is too busy calculating, planning, thinking, wanting, needing, desiring. When life is happening right here, right now, in your breath. Without this breath, you would not be living this life. Our breath is our lifeline here. Our lifeline back. Home to the essence of life in our body. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep breath in, I am aware of my in-breath. And slow breath out, I am aware of my out-breath. And just noticing how you feel as you start to sink into this place of breathing. The breath breathing you. With any desires, sensations that are causing you to move or feel distracted, that's okay. That is okay. Can we learn to welcome them here? Welcome them here to the table of all of you and your breath. They are all welcome here. I'm aware of my in-breath. I'm aware of my out-breath. I'm just taking a moment to listen here, coming out of the head and into the heart. What is it that my heart is asking for today? What does my heart really need? And maybe it might be different from yesterday or the day before. Just taking a moment to notice what it might be that is causing this distraction. What is it that's pulling on your mind or heavying on your heart? Can you identify it as an object, a situation, a circumstance, a person? Or maybe it's your own doing. And rather than trying to force it away, trying to change it, can we just allow it to be here? Just for this practice. Can we allow it to be here with acceptance? You don't need to force, you don't need to change, you don't need to manipulate anything here. All of those parts of yourselves that you want to better, that you want to improve, they are all welcome here. The whole of you on this process of life. Wherever you are on that journey, every stage of that cycle is welcome. They are all welcome to the breath. To that ripple of life moving through you right here, right now. And just placing your hand over your heart. And breathing deep into that heart space. Thanking yourself once again for having the courage to show up and be on your mat, be with your body, be with yourself. I know it's not always easy, but we keep doing it. We keep showing up because this is your life and you are in the driving seat. It's your life to live. So slowly releasing the hand and just taking a moment to notice how you feel. Giving yourself permission to let go of any expectations of what you wanted this practice to be. And if you are still craving something else, if there is, some movement that you were looking to find on the mat today, then go for it. This is how it is, right? We go through our life and we're kind of expecting someone to give us one thing and then we don't get it and then we feel disappointed. When actually we can just do it ourselves. So if you are looking for some movement or something that's going to light you up today, then please do it. This is your invitation to start doing these things, more of what we love. For me, that's going to be getting in the sea for a lovely sea dip later on. And I hope that you will join us again tomorrow for another practice, coming back to beautiful, wonderful you. Mwah. Thank you so much.